Good morning. How's everybody doing? Um, so we had quite a quiet night overnight, didn't we? Everything has held support, but again, not really impulsive price action or anything breaking away. And everything, some coins and some still look like bear flags and still look like we could see another leg lower. For example, here's Bitcoin. You can see the shape of the pattern, the bigger bear flag pattern that we were looking at that broke down when we made an ABC. So now we're looking at the same thing, except more now we've got more of a range trade at the lows here. So it's still not impulsive yet. If we measure that first leg, there's the second leg. So a tight little range that we're looking at here in Bitcoin on the lows. And still says to me, I'm afraid, we might see a retest of the lows before we bounce again. This kind of shape and this slow pattern. Sometimes you can say, oh, well, that was the overnight. And if that's the case, and it is a bottom and we're going to rally from here, what we will see, we'll make this horizontal, we'll see a close above the hourly 50 moving average. And if we do that, then we're going to head back to the highs, or at least to the 200, and that will be a reversal. That's what it will look like. But for now, it's just choppy, overlapping. You can see this clearly on the 15-minute as well. So on the low time frames, potentially we see one more test of the lows. And if we close below 8,200, I would say on a 4-hour, but we've done it before on a 4-hour. I think if we break down below 8,200, again, that we're on our way to that lower 7,800 level. So no change in Bitcoin, just very steady. Same in Ethereum. I'm going to start with Ethereum Euro, but it doesn't matter. Ethereum US dollar, Ethereum Euro the same. We're getting into a tighter and tighter wedge in this one now. So we can draw our lows like this. I'm going to put this upper trend line in. It's almost too steep for me, but I think it's we'll be all right with it. It's fair for now. So sideways moving averages on the 4-hour within a big triangle pattern, which should break with the trend to the upside and continue higher till 795. I think that there's a pretty good buying program going on around 600 here. And so I'm not looking forward, I'm not expecting a breakdown, but if I do, I think that the downside will be limited and then we'll bounce back up again. So 537, I think is where I'm looking for support. So is that right? Yeah, 537 and a retest of these lows. And so then instead of it becoming like an equal triangle, it just becomes a triangle with a flat base. So that's Ethereum, and Ethereum US dollar looks the same. So waiting for a breakout of this consolidation zone. What is quite interesting is what we're doing in Ethereum Bitcoin, which is like our altcoin alt indicator. So we're still at this 382 fib level. Now what I'm looking for is evidence that we're going to break higher and continue to the 236 fib up here at 99.31, which would mean a huge boom for altcoins from here. But when I look at it, I'm starting to see, you can see the highs on the 13th, highs on the 15th, and here we are on the 17th, trading above the level. Will that continue today? I'm looking under, I know it's a bit silly, but I'm looking under lower time frames to see if this will hold and turn higher again. So I'm keeping an eye on Bitcoin for that. Now, around and about the other major coins, a lot of them have done the same.